Why do people go back to sleep after they have been awakened? Okay, the reason why people go back to sleep after they have been awakened is because of the programming. The reason people go back to sleep after they awaken is because of damn Jezebel and Leviathan. That's gonna be the reason why people not gonna be able to fulfill their purpose and fulfill their assignment with God. And that's what it come down to, man. Is Jezebel and this Leviathan working together, tag teaming. That's why people go struggle. Because even after you awaken, you still have to accept the fact that everything that you knew before was an illusion. And this is your new reality. So you're going to be in a struggle to actually realize that everything and a lot of people that was in your life was fake and it was all an illusion when you awaken. And then you got to accept the fact that this is my new life. Everything that's truth, everything that's real. See, the thing about when you awaken, once you awaken and you able, you gonna have to pick a side, and it's the grace period in between when you awaken. So I say 2-3 months. It's the period of time in between when you awaken. That's the most vital time for people because what's happening is people waking up and then they not able to accept that everything in the past was an illusion and that it was fake, and they can't align themselves with their new reality, which is with God, which is the truth. Because when you awaken, it's just God removing the veil and removing all the illusions that you've been holding on to. So the fake family members you've been holding on to, the fake friends you've been holding on to, the fake relationships you've been holding on to, when God removed the veil, then you have to choose whether you want to stay clung to that illusion or is you going to accept the reality of everything. So the battle, that's what a real war is. It's a war with your mind and it's a war with your spirit. And then after you awaken, you still under the claws of Jezebel and you still under the claws of Leviathan. So they still working on you. Leviathan twisting your reality to make you feel like you want to stay stuck in that illusion and you want to stay stuck in that lie. You want to keep those fake friends around you. You want to keep those family members around you. So it's that period after you awaken. That's what's going to decide your whole future. That's what's gonna decide whether you get on your purpose with God or you go back or you try to go back to sleep and you ignore the calling. It's that grace period right then and there because what makes it so hard is because you now all the illusions gone and you gotta accept the fact that you was living in the whole illusion and you gotta accept the fact that 80 to 90% of the people wasn't who you thought they was. So then, after God remove the veil, you're going to only be able to see the truth. And it's going to be up to you whether you go live in that truth or you go go back to that illusion. So it's a decision that you got to make. It's a decision that you got to make. With me, it's a no-brainer because I felt like these people tried to destroy me. Like I said, I thought these people had problems and was just toxic and dysfunctional. I didn't know they was trying to destroy me. But once I found out they was trying to destroy me, all bets was off. The gloves was off. It was like, nah, I can't rock with y'all. I'm gonna rock with people that's trying to destroy me. But it's that period, I say a month, 2-3 months after you awaken. That's that period that's gonna decide your future. Whether you gonna stay sleep, whether you gonna stay connected to that toxic female or that toxic guy, whether you gonna stay connected to your toxic and dysfunctional family, that's gonna be the choice you gotta make. Am I gonna continue to live my life in this illusion, or am I gonna live in the truth? So that's what the awakening is about. And a lot of people don't make it in that area right there because a lot of people can't accept the fact that everything happened before and their life was an illusion. And now this is their new life. So you're going to have to make a choice. Do I want to stay stuck in this old illusion with these toxic, dysfunctional people that I ain't going to never be able to elevate with? Or am I going to step into the truth where I live in the truth now? Because once you step into the truth, it ain't no going back because now your spirit. Now when you don't align with something, you can't deal with it. You can't deal with it. Like when you accept the truth over that illusion and that lie, anything that's connected to that lie and that illusion, it's like, nah, you can't have nothing to do with it. It's like you allergic to it. It's like you allergic to it because you accept, once you accept the truth and you accept God, it ain't no turning back. So anybody that approach you that's not living in the truth and is coming at you with a lie and an illusion, you ain't finna waste no time on that. We ain't finna waste no time on that. So really, it's making a choice, it's making a decision, and you got to go against the elements. You got to go against the spiritual warfare because you got to make that a decision when you awaken. You got to make that decision still being under the grasp of Jezebel and Leviathan. They still got a hold on you. They still got a hold on you. They still manipulating you. They still using all their tactics to pull you back into that illusion because that's what it's all about, man. They want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you stuck. And then you got to deal with, the emotional part about all of it because after you awaken, you gonna want to go out and you gonna want to get some get back. But that ain't even how you win spiritually. You win by going silent. You win by having your emotions in check. So even after you awaken, you still up against it because now you got to deal with your emotions because now you're looking at it like these people was out to get me and now I want some revenge. I want I want to get my get back. So you got to stop yourself from even wanting to get back and getting yourself to a place where you're not even emotional. Even if you is emotional, you're not showing it and you able to go go no contact and just go silent because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. It wasn't so much me accepting my new life and accepting what was real. Because like I told you, once I found out people was trying to destroy me, all bets was off. All bets was off. I'm not riding for people that is out to do me some harm or ain't got my best interest at hand. I thought these people had a rough life like I did, so I related to them, so I tried to help them. I tried to be there for them. I didn't know that was even the game that they was playing. You know what I'm saying? But once I found out the game they was playing, I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's what we doing. Because to tell the truth, I thought we was playing Super Mario Brothers in this life. It felt like Super Mario Brothers. But in reality, in the spiritual world, we was playing Contra the whole time. We was at war playing Contra the whole time, and then I thought we was playing Super Mario Brothers. Once I found out we was playing Contra, okay, I'm war ready now. That wasn't what got me. The thing that almost made me miss my assignment, well, I wouldn't say miss my assignment, but I could have jeopardized my assignment because once I woke up and I knew who the enemies was, I instantly wanted to go to war. I wanted to take everybody to war, and that's what I was on. At least for about a week or two, man, I'm telling you, I was in war mode. And I told y'all my favorite movie is Heat and I'm like De Niro in Heat, and the people who was narcissists, man, how De Niro at the end he wanted to find that dude so bad that he wanted to get that dude at the end, man. That's why he ended up getting caught. He was supposed to leave with the girl, but he wanted to get that guy so bad that he went and sacrificed everything to go get that guy. He went and got him too, but that's what ultimately brought Robert De Niro down in Heat because he went and got that guy. That's how I felt coming out of when I had my awakening. That's how I felt, man. Like I was on that type of time, and that almost jeopardized everything because I could have put myself in a situation if I would have reacted the way I wanted to react. But when I was able to get more information and God gave me more clarity, and I realized the name of the game was going silent, and this a whole different war. And then when God revealed to me that you can't be the narcissist using their tactics, if you try to go back and use a narcissist tactics to try to beat them with their own tactics, they gonna destroy you easily. Easily, you're not even equipped to beat them like that. So once I figured out how to beat them, then I approached it totally different, and I went silent. So yeah, people go struggle because when you come out, when you awaken, you still under the spell of Jezebel, you still under the spell of Leviathan, and that's what's gonna pull you back into that illusion. That's what's gonna pull you back into that toxic relationship and go pull you back to that toxic family and all that, man. That's why once you see it, you can't unsee it, man. Once God wake you up, you gotta align with the truth. You gotta align with the truth. All this whole journey and everything is about just being your true, authentic self and just being truthful, man. And you know what? If the world gonna hate you for telling the truth, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hate me for telling the truth. There's people out here doing a lot worse things. People out here doing a lot of worse things that you could hate them for. So if I'm gonna be hated for telling the truth, so be it. But you know, I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all for a minute. Third eye in the sky. Hope all y'all have a great day. I'm headed to the gym. I did my narcissistic abuse videos. I did my job. I'm gonna come back later and I'm gonna try to hit y'all with probably a couple more videos. I'm going to the gym. I'm about to go hoop and work out. Y'all enjoy y'all day.